Hi, my name's Helen and this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hell's Bell, hello. So I'm keeping my voice down a little bit because Mum is in the garden resting, and because she's got a hearing aid, she can hear everything, and I don't want to disturb her. And I don't want to chip it in either, to be honest. She's doing so well, honestly. So well. By the time this video goes out, hopefully she will have a new cast on. At the moment she's still got the back slab heavy cast, and it's very uncomfortable and wearing. I've never broken a bone, so I don't know what it feels like. I mean, obviously I had a hip replacement, so I guess they did break my bone, but it's different. I think hers is broken like this rather than kind of like this. Which obviously I'm hoping when they did my hip they didn't use a hammer, they used a saw. Just smash it open. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. It's horrific, isn't it? Anyway, beautiful day again today. I said to Mum, you might as well sit in the garden. She's got a rug on and a shawl to keep her comfortable, and her sunglasses and her phone, so she can keep herself well amused with that. But anyway, enough whiffle waffle. That's a new one of me. Oh, do you know what? What was it? Oh, God. Oh, I thought this was so funny. Katie, our daughter, eldest girl, she works in an engineering company. And one of the chaps there is, I think he's Italian or French, it doesn't really matter, he's from Europe, and obviously English is his second language. And the other day he said something and he said, oh, nilly willy, and Katie said, no, it's willy nilly. And he said, what? And she said, it's not nilly willy, it's willy nilly. And then the more you say that, the more ridiculous it is, isn't it? Why is it willy nilly and not nilly willy? But nilly-willy is so wrong, and willy-nilly is how it is. So when these things are pointed out to you, I do find it so funny. Anyway, I don't know how I got onto that, as usual, honestly. Today I am doing a Seasalt haul. I've done Seasalt before. They are very popular. They are very nicely made clothes, and they are they've got everything covered for women of a certain age, I would say. But, you know, when I say a certain age, I think that could go from 35 to 105. It's not like only women of a certain age, you know, like over 50 or whatever. They're very nicely made clothes. Again, because you know what's happened with Mum breaking her arm and everything has gone into a bit of disarray. But I can't remember what's in this haul, but I think I got some trousers this time and a couple of tops, not just dresses. It's quite a big haul, I think. So I will crack on with that now and we'll see how it goes. So I'm wearing these new earrings from Munir. I think I've shown them to you before, but I absolutely love them. They're I think they're my favourites at the moment, really. And then I've just layered up 2 of his necklaces. I think that looks nice. Well, obviously I do, or I wouldn't be wearing it. So I'll crack on with the haul, and I hope you like it, and I hope it fits me, and I hope. So fingers crossed. I've got my nails done as well. See, I always digress. I've never ever had this kind of colour before, and the girl in the nail bar, she said, oh, that's unusual for you. And I said, I just fancy a change. You know, I hate the colour purple, personally. I think I've got PTSD from when I had to wear it in the airport, but I thought this was a lovely, soft colour. Kind of a bluey pink, which kind of works. Anyway. So, as you know, if you're new, you won't know, but if you've been with me through the last 2.5 years, you'll know that it's 3 years in July. I've lost weight over that period of time, very slowly, nothing clever. But I haven't really lost any more weight, but the weight is kind of like redistributing or something. But really what I'm trying to say is that I haven't really got my head around it yet. And so I bought these trousers in an 18, and they are miles too big on me, which is nice, but annoying because I'm not showing them at their best. But they are a bit clownified, but it probably wouldn't be if they were the right size, but they are just far too big on me. You can see the fabric. I've just kept my pink t-shirt on because nothing else in the haul will go, but you can see, I mean, a 16 would have been absolutely fine. I think they're a bit bold for me, but fun. They are, I think they are the carrot leg, you know, which is barrel leg, carrot leg. They call different things in different shops, but they're beautifully made and a really heavy cotton, like a denim, but not a denim. To say, I think they're fun, and if they were smaller, they would look all right, but they are too big. So I would say their sizing is very true to size. And these are, oh, I did just check that, my brain. They're $69.95, but very, very often there are discounts available. So I would always say sign up to their emails. And they quite regularly send out 20% off, which brings them down. But equally, I think these are a very, very nicely made pair of trousers. A little bit different. The fact they're too big on me really doesn't show them off to their best. But if you kind of imagine them pulled, you know, so they fitted, it'll be a different story. I'm 5'6", between a 16 and an 18. And these are an 18 and they are too big. But you know, that's good to know as well, isn't it? Because some 18s are still tight on me, so they vary so much. But anyway, that's the first pair of trousers. Unfortunately, the second pair of trousers I got are also in an 18, but they're a softer fabric, so they might not look as big. This is a very nice, lightweight pop-over blouse with cuffs, etc. And this placket. I like the way they've done this, you know, horizontal stripe and vertical stripe. I think that's a nice detail. It's quite expensive at $59.95, but it does feel very lovely. This is a 16 and it fits me perfectly. It's a nice length. And I got on with it another pair of the tapered trousers. These are pure cotton, those other ones were pure cotton, and these are $67.95. As I say, there's often discounts available, so, but they wear and wash and wash and wear. So I'm going to tuck that in. As I see, these are too big on me, but just to do the whole kind of French tuck thing, which is, you know, I do kind of laugh about it, but it is actually quite a flattering look because it kind of, if you've got a belly like I do, it kind of helps to disguise it. Lovely soft heavy cotton, these trousers. They would wear and wear. As I say, they are too big. But I like the shape of them, I like the design. They're almost like a brush cotton in a very nice dark khaki. So again, I would say they are true to size, 2 back pockets, and yeah, a good wardrobe staple, I'd say. And this blouse, as you can see, is so lightweight. It's really very, very nice. 100% cotton as well. Lovely colours. These kind of it's like a burnt orange, I guess. So yeah, I'm not sure I'd pay that for it, but you know, as I say, discounts and sales and all that jazz. So if it's something you really like, but equally you probably get loads of wear out of this because it's timeless. So that's those two. I think I've got another top to show you, and then yeah, I don't know. Now I would say that these t-shirts are an absolute classic staple Seasalt item, and they are beautiful. This one was actually reduced from £21 to £21 from £29.95, and this is an 18. I probably got it in 18 because it was probably the only one available, but you know, they've got these classic 3/4 length sleeves, lovely boat neck. It's all very, very flattering and very, very easy to wear. And this is in a really pretty green. You know, you don't see that often, do you? They're a great length, just straight round hem, no slits or anything. But like I say, an absolute, Mum lives in these t-shirts. I mean, she's got so many. In fact, I bought her another one, and then I saw how many she had when I was packing for her to bring her back with me. And I said, I'm taking that one back because you don't need any more. She said, oh, no, please don't get me any more. I mean, it was really funny when I was, I have to keep my voice down, when I was going through to sort stuff out for her, I kept finding gifts that I've given her sort of tucked away, and I thought, oh, Lordy, so hard, isn't it? What do you buy somebody of that age, really? You know, and she loves it, but, you know, she just can't get through stuff like she used to. I mean, you just don't need more stuff, do you? So, yeah, she's got enough to have her own tombola, put it that way. Right, so, again, I probably could get away in a 16 with this, but I love the colour. Really love it. I think it's so cheerful. And it'd go right through the year, wouldn't it? So, yeah, one more top. I love this. What? It's different, isn't it? It's $52.95 and this is a size 16, but it's different. I love this neckline, the way it's just a bit lower, more flattering, you know, it's not up here. So if you've got a necklace on or anything, you can still see it, but I love the print, the colourway, you know, it's kind of on the palette that I absolutely love, and it's kind of a marl grey finish, typical kind of sweatshirt fabric, but very nice indeed. I love the, it's really nice, isn't it? Goodness me. I like this. I like it a lot because it's different. It's kind of not just a sweatshirt, is it? It's got this kind of, I don't know why it looks nautical, because why does it look nautical? Maybe the colours, maybe the movement, but it's very classic Seasalt actually, and they know what they're doing, that's for sure. But it's so beautifully made. They've got very high standards of quality control. They used to be made in the UK, but I don't think they are now. Somebody asked me if I could do brands that manufactured in the UK, and I have approached one company to see if they would like to work with me. I haven't heard back from them yet, but if not, I will just order from them and return. But they are more expensive, that's just a fact. I've got all this blurb on here. 30-degree wash. Crikey, I can't see where it's made. Bangladesh. And it's actually called Wave, this fabric. So that's why obviously it worked, didn't it? Because I thought it reminded me of the sea. So that's the last top. I will get on with the dresses now. So this dress is a size 16, a nice cotton jersey. Lovely print, really lovely print, and a very nice design. It's $69.95. You can kind of see they're based in Cornwall, the company, and you can kind of see the evocative nature of their prints, which is very kind of coastal. I'd say it's coastal. So it's got a seam here and then inverted pleats here to give it some fullness, which is perfect for disguising any tummy area, and then pockets, which is lovely. It's a great length. It lasts, wash and wear forever and ever. You know, they are lovely products. So they are a higher price point, but then will probably outlast three cheaper dresses, who knows. So, but then again, you might get bored with it. So, you know, it's like you pay your money, you take your choice. And I've got it on with my Cala sandals. It's everything about the design is perfect. The sleeves, the neck, you know, it's not too low, it's easy to wear, it's comfortable, it's just pull on. It really does tick all the boxes. And this is really how Seasalt got established, by providing what ladies want, really. And they have they've hit the nail on the head with this one. It's very, very nice. Got all the different blues, powder blue, kind of, that's powder blue, isn't it? I'd say that's a darker powder blue with some terracotta, and these are kind of like seaweed, aren't they? So yeah, very nice. What more can I say? You know, I could waffle on for ages, but you've seen what you need to see. You either like it or you don't. So this dress is a size 16 as well, and this is £79.95 now. I think it's higher price point because it's got more fabric in it, because you'll see it's got a frill around the bottom, a layer. Now I'm not sure, I don't, it's not my cup of tea. I think it does make it a bit more dressy, but I prefer their other designs. So you've still got the 3/4 sleeve, you've still got the nice neckline, lovely colours, lovely kind of almost a cobalt blue, I guess, royal blue. Everything about it is great. You've got the, you know, the waistline that gives you a waistline if you haven't got a waistline, and then it's gathered on. No pockets on this one, but it's a very smart dress, and this would go right through because you could easily wear this with black tights, put a vest top under it, and it would be quite a kind of winter dress as well because of the black in it, I think. Well, it's not black. I lied, it's not black, it's very dark navy. They're kind of flowers, yeah, with a little touch of kind of ecru. But yeah, I mean, see what you think. It's very long, much longer than the other ones. But I'm not so keen on that frill. I think I like what Seasalt does, and I think they do it very well, but I'm not sure that this frill really adds anything. But you know, you might love it. We're all different. Thank goodness we are all different. Otherwise, wouldn't it be very, very boring? And I'm lucky really because Mum's out there, because she hates frills, so she would not like this dress at all. I know that for certain. Now I've got two. I've saved what I think are the two best for last, so let's have a look. So this one is again a cotton jersey stretch, size 16, £69.95. It's very, very flattering, I think, with this V and then this inset piece here that gives you a lovely defined waistline, and it's got the more like a bell sleeve, which is very flattering as well. I think it's a very, very easy to wear dress. It's little tiny ditzy print, I think you'd call it, with this little kind of ivory flower with the little blue centre, like a little what do you call it? Almost like a bluebell. I know it's not a bluebell, but anyway, ditzy print. Let's leave it there. Just to pull on dress again. So I mean, you know, they are ideal, and you know, Mum doesn't really wear dresses, but in her circumstances, these would be ideal, because once we've got the cast on this, you know, the casted arm on, then this would just pull over her head and she'd be dressed and easy for going to the loo. But I don't think I'll get her in a dress. She's a trousers and top kind of a lady these days. So that's nice, isn't it, those sleeves? They are very flattering. Good length. But not if you're shorter than 5'6", it would probably be too long. But hangs very nicely, beautifully made, as usual with Seasalt. You know, they know what they're doing, and they do it very, very well. And I think they've got a very loyal following, loyal market. What's the word I'm looking? Oh, give up. Cut. They've got a very loyal following, and they know what they're doing. So yeah, nice colour, lovely soft kind of green. In between, it's not. I mean, that little flower there is kind of a very soft green, and then this is it's not sage, I don't really know what green that is, but it's a very, very nice green. Very flattering, I think. So just one more to show you. And this is my favourite. This is $79.95, and this is not stretch cotton. It's just a nice weight plain cotton fabric. Fabulous print, really, really nice, and kind of not sea salty. If you don't want it to have that coastal look, then this is perfect. It's got a placket that goes down, actually right to my belly button. My belly button should probably be higher, but there we are. That's gravity for you. Lovely length of sleeve, and it's darted down and then flared out with pockets. A really, really classic dress, very like forever. This is timeless. Mum could have worn this when she was a young woman, and equally I could wear this now 50 years later. It reminds me a lot of the sort of dresses Kirsty Allsop wears. You know, she wears these kind of fitted. They are very flattering. This is a 16, pure cotton. I think it's really lovely. Really, really lovely. Don't you? You will tell me, I know. But I think it's delightful. I love the bright pink, and you could easily wear this with trainers or pumps or anything really. Flip-flops. I think it's a really, really lovely dress. Yeah, really lovely. So that is my Seasalt haul. I really like this dress. I'm going to have to make a big decision. I made a big mistake actually. I returned a dress. I'd done the filming from 2, and I had filmed it all, and I'd returned it before I'd edited the video. And when I edited the video, I thought, oh, I'm going to keep that dress. I'm going to buy that dress again. It's completely sold out. That will teach me. So, you know, I need to be very mindful of looking at what I look like in it before I send it back. But I think this is really, really lovely. It's kind of a bit 60s, isn't it, this print? A bit kind of Andy Warhol-y, if you know what I mean. So anyway, that's my Seasalt haul. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I say, I think it's a very popular brand. I can't remember, but I think I might have bought these all in Marks and Spencer's. They do a very big range of Seasalt. So if you have the delivery package with Marks and Spencer, then, you know, it's quite an easy way of buying Seasalt clothes, because you can then just take them back to the store or post them back or whatever. Although I do think Seasalt's returns are absolutely fine as well, you know, efficient. But I do notice all these different greens. I mean, I'm looking at it in the camera and kind of seeing more of it, but yeah, I think it's really lovely. Might be nice for that summer party I'm having. But then again, who knows what the weather will be doing then. It's absolutely gorgeous today, but in the middle of June, it's just as likely to be horrible. One year we were celebrating Mum's birthday is the 21st of June, longest day of the year. And one year we were celebrating one of her big birthdays. I think it was 70. Oh, the weather, it was so cold. My sister did a garden party for her, and it was all set up in the garden. We had to be in the garden. No, it must have been her 80th actually, her 80th. It was so flipping cold. We were all sitting there with blankets all around us and everything. It's, you know, and then another time it could be a heat wave. So keep your fingers crossed that this year that it's a nice day, because I don't know what I'm going to do otherwise. But anyway, that's a little way away yet. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this haul. I'm not sure what I've got coming next. It might be a cookery video actually, but I'll crack on with it. I'll keep you updated on Mum's progress, and I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.